Okay, so we have the Metalverse, which is on Ravencoin as well as it is on Polygon. No! Get off! Steve! Stop, Steve! Stop, Steve!
J- JC?
Yeah, it's a lot of extra going on
Yeah,
there at JC's house.
JC, you got a party going on.
Sorry, my bad. I thought I was muted. Sorry.
That's a good way to start it. Nice. All right, cool. All right, cool thing. What did you say?
So the Metalverse, which is the NFT collection put out by BlockDog, is as well on Polygon. No duplicates, nothing like that. Just pretty much something that's going to garnish and gain attention from the Polygon people, hopefully, and excite them a little bit on Ravencoin and some of the possibilities. The big benefit of that, I guess, is that we've got, Polygon is on OpenSea. So I guess there's that going for it.
Nice. Now, is it going to be integratable with Ravencoin?
No, so they are separate. As far as there's no duplicates, there's nothing like that. It's just basically the same project, but different NFTs that would fall under the two different chains.
Interesting.
I think so. I think it's going to gain some attention and just get some excitement maybe around Ravencoin. If they love his project, they go and see his stuff, and well, he'd run into a lot of us.
Right, yeah. Cool. So it's Sunday. We're officially doing the Crypto Challenge chat. We can talk about anything crypto, anything that you want to bring up. Obviously, the Ravencoin cruise is going on. Did you guys get any update on that? I'm kind of curious. No? Anything?
Just Bitsby tripping. Since he's there on the Ravencoin cruise, he's doing some, slight video here and there, putting up pictures. I know that Adam is there as well, so we could probably get a little bit of news of what's going down over there between the two of them.
Adam Assets?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's why he couldn't do the podcast. He was supposed to do it this week, but it makes sense why he couldn't do it now.
It's probably good because I know that he's working on a couple things, and so it gives him a little bit more time to get some things laid in.
Yeah.
So that he could talk about it on the podcast. Because that guy's hard at work, man.
Oh, I know it. I know it. That's why I wanted to get him on the podcast. But then he told me that he was going to be busy this week. I don't think he mentioned what he was going to do, but now that you mentioned he's on the cruise, now I get it. Okay, cool. So earlier this morning, I was. Go ahead.
I was just saying that I'm super jealous. I wish I could be on that cruise.
I wish that they could have live streamed events from there, man. Are they going to do anything like that? I thought Tron was supposed to do something.
I'm not sure. I just know that Bitsby Trippin is really he's putting up a little bit of footage of what's going on over there.
Man, I tell you what, man. If they paid me to go out there, I would have been out there, took the week off, and I would have recorded everything 24/7. I would have been that body cam going everywhere.
Yeah, but then you're gonna see somebody acting out of character probably on a cruise.
Well, you win some, you lose some, man. Ada, I was in a Spaces earlier this morning at Cardano, and they're talking about integrating NFTs. I think it was, um, and one of the projects out there, which sounds interesting. I kind of want to look a little more into it. Let's see. Let's check out my tweets here. Should have some tweets right here, right?
Have you ever listened to James Hoskinson ever do a speech or talking about Cardano?
I probably have.
He has one that he did with Lex Friedman, and it is so good. It's like a 3 hour long one, but it is pure gold. And that guy is definitely smart. He's some. I mean, your listeners haven't got the chance. Go listen to Hoskinson. Guy's definitely smart.
Yeah. So Ardana was doing a presentation on Spaces this morning about, I think it was Dext um, stablecoins. That's that's quite interesting. Pretty much, they're gonna activate code, create a DEX. Obviously, no one's in control of it. Once it's activated, it's activated. That's all there is to it. Which kind of cleans their hands. They're gonna develop the code. It kind of cleans their hands and like, okay, they're done with it, and allow the DEX smart contract just to flow. And you can, I guess, use your Cardano and swap them out for stable coins. From what I understood, I got to look a little more into that. But it's Ardana, Ardana on Cardano.
Cardano. Okay.
Ardana. And then you guys did hear about Reddit, right? It was Reddit, the CEO of Reddit last week saying that he wants to put a bounty up for $100 million for anyone that can decentralize Reddit or something that's very similar to that. That just shows you, man. This guy's willing to put $100 million on the table for anybody to create a platform that will, I guess, mirror Reddit. That's what Ravencoin, and that's primarily what this community here is. That's what Ravencoin is competing with. We don't have that type of money. We don't have that budget. These are all just volunteers, which makes it even better in a way, right? Because these are people that have passions, not just fueled by finances, right?
So, John, can you make that happen?
Let's make it happen, dude.
I mean, you already done it with a website, right? It's just a bigger website.
Let's do it.
Do you ever say no to anything?
You nailed it, though. Like, I think a big part. I think that the developers that work on Ravencoin, it shows that they're just there for pure passion. I reached out to, I don't know if you ever listen.
Uh-oh. Who got cut off? Quoting? What was that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so I was reaching out to the guys that do the All In podcast. It's with Chamath Palihapitiya, David Sachs, Jason Calacanis, some VCs and angel investors and stuff. And they were talking about on their podcast how they look for certain parts and elements of developers when looking into cryptocurrency. Now, Chamath got himself a nice little opportunity to get into Solana via one of the funds that they run. And same thing with David Sachs. He was a large part in that as well. So they're both, I think they're both pretty involved to be gathering quite a bit of Solana. And they get to talking about development and all these things of how great it is. And then David Friedman, I think it is, the last one who's in there, he chimes in and was like, yeah, well, these guys are just getting paid a boatload of money. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, like if only there was a fund like that for Ravencoin, then we would absolutely be able to capture a large part of this market right now.
So what do we need to get that kind of money and still remain decentralized?
P2SH, Taproot.
Really? You think corporate liquidity will jump into Ravencoin?
Can it be done through the foundation?
Well, foundation doesn't have that much money.
I know, but they can organize it, right? I mean, if they said, hey guys, we need to go do this, community chip in, can they make that happen?
I think that has to be done through like the marketing department, but there's no marketing. They technically can. There's nobody stopping them from doing that. But I think having an organized marketing team, which doesn't exist currently, would probably be the best bet to do that, to organize that.
I mean, I argue that the communities are marketing teams. So let's just say that some leader in the foundation, Tron, or somebody else said, "Hey guys, we need more developers because we have this project. Colton, JC, and John, go make it happen." Then we could get behind that, right?
I just need the message from Tron and let's go.
I like the idea, but the reality, we're talking about corporate money. Jake, come on, I need you to pitch in on this. When it comes to corporate money, they're not gonna talk to anybody that doesn't have proper credentials. If you're just a Joe Schmo out there in the internet saying, "Hey, we would like you to join this particular project because this is what's gonna be your benefit." Well, yeah, what's your experience? What's your credentials? Who are you? You know,
It would require Doug.
it would probably require Doug. You're absolutely right. That's one of the people. That's the type of people that need to connect with corporate businesses.
I know Tron has reached out before saying, "Hey, we need more developers," and sometimes he says, "We're gonna hook you up with companies that are looking at Ravencoin projects."
Hey, JC.
And yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he's saying, "We're gonna hook you up with companies that are working Ravencoin projects," and I don't know whatever happened, but it sounded to me like those positions were filled.
Yeah. So it comes back to the question: how can we get more people or more like corporate investors into Ravencoin? Liquidity is what we're searching for, right? Because right now, what the foundation has, it has roughly $100,000 to the foundation, if that, probably less by now. $100,000. That's it.
I thought it was closer to $1 million.
Real Death Team would probably want that in one chunk.
Where did you get $1 million from? I'm curious.
There was a spreadsheet at one time on the foundation's website, and it had a list of addresses. And it's been a few months, and I haven't been able to find that link. But a few months ago, it was just under $1 million, I think, in Raven. I thought, and I don't know, I can't even find the link anymore. So I don't know what happened to it.
$1 million or $1 million Raven?
Dollars.
Interesting. Well, if I recall correctly, if you go to the Ravencoin Foundation right now, let's do that. Let's see, Ravencoin Foundation. They should have their numbers on their website. Ravencoin.foundation. Let's go to, where would it be here? Let's see. Community? No. Updates? No. Meetup? No. Where's our numbers at?
I don't think it was ever a clickable link on the website, but like when I had the link, I didn't find it through the website. I couldn't find it anywhere, but it worked, and now I've lost the link, so I have no idea where to find it.
Yeah, that's not good because that should be transparent, right? On the Ravencoin Foundation, that should be posted there.
Yeah, you would think. I was looking for it yesterday, couldn't find it.
Yeah, I don't see it. Downloads? No.
We have an artist in here that is just dropped bidding on one of their projects. We got Pokey Pencil in the house.
Pokey Pencil, come chat with us, man.
What up, Pokey?
Yo, I'm a huge fan of those new ones. I like it.
Hey, Pokey, go ahead and talk about it, man. Talk about what you got. give him some speaking rights.
I just gave him rights.
Ah, dang it! I took it away. Maybe Pokey's a little shy. It's okay.
You can check him out on Just NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he dropped them.
Hello, yeah.
Pokey.
Hi.
Hey man, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I have a little bit of time before I go back to do my assignments.
Yeah, talk about what you got.
Well, I just minted my first 6 astronauts. They're up in Just NFTs if you want to check it out, or just in the Asset Explorer. Play around with it.
And these are AR, VR. What kind of assets?
Yeah. It's for both Android and iOS. You can just use your phone and watch it.
And it's augmented reality or virtual reality assets.
I don't know. It's AR, augmented reality. Yeah.
Cool. That's what we're talking about, man. We need some more of that.
What do you guys want to know?
How much are you selling them for?
Well, I'm just putting it up for auction for 100 Raven.
100 Raven, dude. That's a steal.
Yeah, I don't really know how to price my own pieces, so I just start low and see whoever wants to just put whatever they want.
Awesome.
Hey Pookie, did you see my message about maybe creating a video for them?
Yeah, I'll probably do it one of these days, just that I'm really, I totally forgot I had this important assignment for tomorrow.
Yeah, man, that would be helpful, I think, because a lot of people don't want to click on items because they don't look familiar. And then when they click on it, they may not go to the IPFS, which is really what they need to see.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
But definitely, tag us when you tweet about that stuff so that we can help you.
Yeah, I totally will. I did not sleep a lot, and then I probably will not sleep a lot today too, just to turn in my assignment.
Yeah, that's because John's keeping you up. A guy's having space meetings at 4 a.m.
Hey, it wasn't my fault, man. It wasn't my fault. Man.
I mean, I was actually not able to join the previous one because I was actually working on the astronauts at that time.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine, man. It was just a random meetup because JS. By the way, we just wrapped up that podcast right now with Jake, myself, and JS. It was good. It was a good podcast. But yeah, he ended up showing 16 hours earlier in the day, and it was literally midnight, nearly midnight my time. So we might as well just do a spaces real quick. And it was just supposed to be.
Guys were on at 1.
Yeah, it was only supposed to be a 30-minute hangout. Ended up being 3 hours long. But we got into some really cool conversations, man. Really, really geeky and coded conversation about P2SH and Taproot and Segwit and just different blockchains. I like having those, man.
Do you guys notice the price for Raptorium?
What is that?
I think it's almost the same as Ravencoin. I read the white paper, but I mean those are some big words I don't even understand.
Raptorium with an R or a W?
Yeah, it's like a type of bird. The coin is called Raptorium. Raptorem.
Interesting.
I found it. It says a secure ASIC resistant proof of work currency that also allows for asset creation, futures, and smart contracts while remaining immune to 51% double spend attacks. So, yeah, I guess it's proof of work, it's ASIC resistant. I guess one question is how good is it to mine?
You actually use your CPU.
Okay. So it's profitable?
At this moment, it is, because just like a week ago it was like at 1 cent, I think.
And then I guess the other thing would be, do they have a good community?
Yeah. I was lucky enough to buy a little bit before it jumped.
Was that a rooster?
Huh?
Was that a rooster?
Yeah, there's some chickens, some gooses.
That's what we call a raven rooster. Raptorium.com. Interesting.
Alright, so I'm looking at market cap, or coin market cap, and let's see, total market value is 62 million. So that's pretty
That's
low.
impressive. Trading volume's already up to 2.5 million.
Wow. How new is the project? Is it new or is it an older project?
Started in March of 2021, so just before Carnival.
That's interesting. I'm gonna put it on a watch list. That's good.
It's a good one, yeah.
Oh, you can actually also kind of like lock your Raptorium and get a percentage back in the notes or something like that.
Staking it.
Yeah, so it's half and half.
It's interesting.
Can you buy it on Binance?
Actually, there's not a lot of exchanges. I got mine in Tradeover, and I was just mining Litecoin to exchange it to Raptorium.
Yeah, it looks like Tradeover, South Exchange, and DexTrade as a primary. Tradeover's got the biggest volume right now.
So is this a fork of Dash? No.
Seems like a pretty interesting project. I don't know much about the CPU mining side of things, though. I've never done anything like that.
Yeah, it actually came out in TechLink. I don't know if you guys watched that.
And no, I don't.
It's one of the YouTube channels from Linus Tech Tips.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
I like Linus.
you got a shout out from Linus.
Kind of. They were kind of saying that gamers were not gonna. They were gonna have a shortage in CPUs now.
We got Raven Skulls in the house. Welcome. All right. Anything else? What else?
Always
What else
good.
is out there?
The Raven Wizards just dropped.
Really? Oh, dude, those are awesome. Where at?
On the Ravenist.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the Ravenous, explain who's behind that platform.
I'm not entirely sure. I think that Just NFTs or Ryan might be a little bit more qualified to speak on a lot of the different things with it, but it's an exchange. They've got some pretty awesome NFTs over there. Even the otters, the otter friends, Raven friends.
Yeah, I saw that. I looked at it last night.
Yeah, those are on there. So it seems like that there's definitely a little bit of community support there. JC had some good, interesting news actually about his listings on the Ravenist.
Oh yeah, you want to speak on that, JC?
Oh, yeah, I think you already know about it, but it was one guy who bought an NFT or a cryptomona and listed it immediately for sale. He bought it for 385, listed it for 500 with a note saying, "I'm just doing this to support, the artist and to show people that you can make money and that the artist can earn a royalty." And then I looked around some more, and actually quite a few people are relisting the NFTs that they bought. Most of them are for pretty high prices, and I think that's kind of cool because it allows you to speculate. So any of us could go there right now, pick one NFT that we think is going to have value in the future, buy it immediately, and then list it immediately, and it just stays there, and then eventually those NFTs presumably will get more valuable with time, and at some point you may actually sell it for significant profit, right?
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm kind of curious.
Something that worries me on that is manipulated market, like floors.
Uh-huh.
Like if somebody was to buy like all the degens and then just like raise them all,
Right.
I'd be a little suspect.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. How do they know? How does the Ravenous know who the creator is? Like, say for example, what if I buy a Mona from a different exchange or a different platform, and then I create my account on Ravenous and I claim it as my own. Obviously, it's my Mona, so I'm gonna put it on the market.
So they have a really neat process. Basically, the vendor or the artist tells them what the name of the main asset is. So my main asset is Cryptomona, and then anything after that is part of the collection. So they'll know immediately that it was part of the J.C. King collection, right?
I'm very curious how he accomplished that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too,
It
man.
does do the asset price tracking, which is really interesting. I'm curious about what you're saying though, John. Yeah, as if you buy it off of another marketplace and then list it there. I'm curious if they would be able to know what the selling price was, or if you report to them what the price was, because that could also get a little bit funky.
No, I don't think they would know. I think it's only within that ecosystem.
Okay. That promotes, I guess, an artist to only list on there. So that's kind of smart, I guess, on his part.
Yeah. I think we talked about this a while ago, but the other thing that somebody could do, and I don't see why they couldn't do it, is to basically mine Asset Explorer for the information. Because right now it can be done. Maybe with Taproot it couldn't be done, or with what's the other one? It's 2PSH. Maybe it couldn't be done, but right now it can be done. But yeah, to my knowledge, they're only doing it with information from their website. And yeah, if somebody wants to buy all the cryptomonas and crank them up in price, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, because you still get that 3%. You still get that 3% regardless, right?
It wouldn't be terrible, especially for you as the creator, and depending on what their intent was as the reseller or just collector. Because that would, if they were just straight up collectors and bought them all, shoot, that would pump the hell out of the price.
Yeah, so the other interesting thing is you can see who's buying them, right? So you can go right now to the website and find out who the biggest collectors are. And then there's one collector that has like 20 plus NFTs, and you can see what they're collecting. And so I guess it would be a bit of a red flag if you see Clothing all of a sudden buying 300 cryptomonas.
That's really interesting.
So one thing Khalid has said is, and I think Ryan may have said this too, is that the transparency on their website is actually an appealing thing. You can see what's happening, right? It's up front for everybody to see it.
I guess his claim was true. He claimed to us in a group chat that he had threw in 100,000 lines of code, and everyone was like, "Okay, dude, come on." Ryan got to audit the source code, and it's legit. Did you you guys see the person who did the first transaction on Taproot and then paid like an inflated price so they could be the first one, and they left like a note inside of it?
Ah, nice. No.
No, but that's a cool idea.
I thought of actually screenshotting it and then minting it to sell on one of the marketplaces because that's really cool.
Yeah. So, John, who is C3 Media listener?
C3 Media is my laptop.
Oh,
I'm recording this.
yeah. So, is it going to be obvious when you're recording because we'll see that?
Yeah. What do you mean? You can see it after I'm done recording it. It's gonna be on the C3 Media YouTube channel.
Oh, I just didn't want to call you names if I'm being recorded.
Oh. Yeah.
Or maybe I do.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Buy John's book.
That's fine. Hashtag that was JC talking. So if anything is ever said, if I ever go missing, JC has something to do with it.
Hey, on a real note, do you? I know it's probably distant to think of, but do you see something like Taproot being implemented with Ravencoin?
I don't see that happening anytime soon. Do we need? I would like it for the obscurity features behind it. Because, I mean, wouldn't that be the best to have a business or customers that are buying products online without having being publicly displayed on a public ledger?
That's a good point. I mean, for the transparency of the business, maybe, but as far as the privacy overall,
Yeah. Like for me, I think the perfect blockchain or product that would ever exist, in my point of view, would be something as fast as Lightning Network merged with the privacy features of Monero and the transactions of Hedera and the asset creations of Raven. If somebody can just throw that into a blender, that to me is phenomenal.
I mean, it's possible that we could work with them, right?
With who?
With all of those, I mean, you could bridge all of the chains together of sorts, but
Yeah,
I
but it's not.
understand that it would take,
It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same.
yeah, that's very true.
The thing that I thought was interesting is that because Ravencoin is a fork of Bitcoin, that in my mind, not being a developer, not knowing anything about developing, it would seem that it can be done fairly easily. But I don't know if that means 1 day of coding or 1 week or 1 month or what.
Yeah, a couple years, I think,
Yeah.
to develop something like that.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I mean, from what it seems like, and I mean, it kind of gave a roadmap of things for sure with Bitcoin, but the development of Bitcoin took many, many, many years. And they almost broke it a couple times, almost gave up on the project a grip at times. So it takes somebody who's super determined, who has a very clear vision of what they're doing, to hold out for years of development like that.
But isn't the idea though that all of that would immediately be functional with Ravencoin? Maybe there's some things that won't be functional, but it's not equivalent, right? It's not an equivalent effort, is it?
Do you mean like bridging the chains, or the development of like an entire new crypto?
No, I'm talking about Taproot. Implementing Taproot on Ravencoin, in theory, should be pretty easy, right?
In theory, yeah, absolutely. For the little bit that I do understand.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know if that means 1 day of coding or 1 month of coding.
Well, I mean, how long did it take us to get to SHA-256? It's technically integrated. It's part of Bitcoin, and all we did was just copy and paste it over to Ravencoin. But how long did that take?
Yeah, I had no idea.
I think a lot of testing.
It definitely wasn't one day for sure.
I think a lot of testing goes into that more than anything else because you wouldn't want to cause too hard of a fork or anything. And I think that that's a lot of the issue with P2SH as far as the integration of that is there's so much variances in testing that they're doing. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why it couldn't be possible in the future.
Uh-oh, did I lose you guys? Uh-oh.
No, I'm around just doing some house stuff while
Okay.
chatting it up.
Sounds good.
Have you got to see the Handsome Hounds yet, John?
Handsome Hounds, where at? On Just NFTs?
No, they're on Block Dog here. I'll
Oh, what's the deal with Block Dog, man? What's the deal with Block Dog? Heard Block Dog went MIA.
I wouldn't say he went MIA. No, he's good. I think he was just hard at work in development for this, getting things rolling for the Polygon and Ravencoin thing. I know him and DGen Smokers have kind of collaborated a bit on that project as well. So I think there's just been a lot of that.
I wish Block Dog can be here right now because I've heard that he's going MIA and there's not much going on Block Dog right now. From what I've heard, I don't know how true that is. That's why I kind of just wanted to hear it from the person himself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw that dude's business out there.
Right.
If I'm being honest, he's the first marketplace that I bought something on.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple mistakes on my end of things in my first transaction, and he actually ended up sending me a main asset as well, so that I can create NFTs under my own main asset. He really welcomed me into the community, and he actually started Dropshop. That was his idea. It was me, him, Ravencoin Assets, and like 3 other people when we first started that thing. And last I checked, we're over 65 people in there now.
Nice.
So
nice.
I've got nothing but good things to say about Block Dog. He's been my fucking man. I bought even some clothes from him. I'm
not trying to say anything bad about him. I just want to know if it's true. Why is he staying, I guess, quiet? Is there really a project being built? If so, I kind of want to know what's going on. What's the secret? I kind of want to be the first one to reveal that.
You know how that goes with some artists, man. They do stuff they don't want to tell nobody until it's complete and completely done. So
all right.
I don't know. I'm excited though. I think that it's going to bring some attention over to Ravencoin, and people are going to love. I mean, I'm using one of his pieces of work as my PFP.
Nice. Was a Raven Magician, right? Raven Wizard was the one that I really liked. That artist there makes some phenomenal products, man. Those things are unbelievable. Raven Wizard.
Yeah. So there's the Raven Wizard ones that you're talking about, and then there's the other Raven Wizards, multiple, and that one was made up by Faxi a little bit. I know that Faxi's helped with it, the one who does the diamonds and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that project just dropped yesterday or today on the Ravenist as well. Actually today at 12:30 it dropped.
On the Ravenist, huh? Let's go over there real quick.
Yep.
I'm about to buy a Raven Wizard right now. Send him over the money.
Let's check that out. Let's see, Ravenist.com. There we go.
30 confirmations, though. You have to send your Raven coin into the platform first.
Okay, so what am I searching for? Because I don't see it on here.
Ravenist.com?
No, yeah, yeah, but where's that Raven Wizards?
I'll DM it to you real quick.
Raven Wizards. Let's see if I can find it here. There it is. Well, that's Raven Wizard. We couldn't find
Right
any
now,
results.
there's only 10 listed. 10 listings. You just scroll down, you can see them on the front page.
On the front page?
Mm-hmm. Underneath the Porky Pigs.
Uh-huh.
Or Porky Punks.
Oh, yeah. No, but these are not the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, those are the ones you were talking
No,
about?
no, no, no.
My bad.
No, the other ones. Raven Wizards, I guess, with an S.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because they have some awesome stuff. And I think I saw those on Just NFTs. Just NFTs. Let's go to their site real quick.
I just picked up one of those baby ravens. I'm so freaking juiced. I can't wait till I get it.
Wasn't Faxi the one coming out with those eggs, those hatchable eggs? You buy the egg and they hatch later on?
I think that's Ravensmith that's doing those. Shit. Forgot. No, that's oh damn it. That's the guy who makes the shoes. Does the tokenized shoes?
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who's doing the hatchable eggs. Something about his birthday, I think it's March, that you send him the egg or you show him proof of the egg, and then you get an NFT with it. I'm not entirely sure of all the details.
Okay, so it's not encoded into the egg itself to hatch.
No. That would be really awesome.
Yeah, see that's where smart contracts come in, where when you want something like that to happen.
Yeah, like time release stuff.
Yeah.
Well, P2SH could enable that in a sense too.
Yep. Have you ever got a loot box from Just NFTs?
I have not.
I'm kind of curious if anybody got one of those.
I know that Faxi has some work in there, so if you could get a Faxi for 500 Raven, shoot.
Yeah. You got Synth, Raven MNT, Raven Smith, 666, The Humble Miner, Crypto Ghouls, and Faxi. That's all. They're all good artists, dude. So I'm kind of curious, how much are they? Let's see. To buy the 5? 2,000 Raven. Oof. That hits pretty hard.
Yeah, the floor's starting to go up on some of this Raven stuff. New creators are coming in. Their stuff is being priced higher, and some creators who feel like their work is better, they they're not gonna have their stuff undercut like that. So they raise their floors up. That's a cool feature of the Handsome Hounds too, is that with every single series that gets dropped, it raises the floor by 100 Raven.
Yeah, well, guess what? My book is still only 11 Raven. Hashtag buy my book.
No inflation with Blockchain John.
Nope. In regards to BlockDog, what's the website? I'm trying to find BlockDog. I can't find his website.
BlockDogNFT.com.
Okay, let's do that. BlockDogNFT.com.
Did you guys get to see 666's new creations?
Dude, those are so sick.
Where
I
at?
can't even believe the creativity in those.
Where?
Off the chain.
Ooh, dude, it was in his Discord is where they're being sold. It's on an auction.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
an auction.
There's one right here on BlockDog, dude. This is pretty sick. For 6,606 Raven. Whoa, dude. Whoa, look at that detail. Ah, man. This is what is this called?
John, send me a Raven address. I'll send you one of his interactive NFTs.
It's in my profile address.
Okay. I'll send. On Twitter?
Yeah.
There it is.
Wow,
I'm
man,
gonna
this
send
is
it to you
wicked.
right now.
All right. Hey, I got it. Thank you.
No send it yet.
I was gonna say, damn, that's fast.
I wish, man. One of these days.
I've been warmed up today.
One of these days. One of these days, it's gonna be that fast. Wow, look at that
So
detail.
there's actually 3 different versions of this one that he did. There's the red, green, and blue.
Yeah, what are these things called, anyways? What do you call these? Mechanize?
Yeah, mechanize. This is the first one too, so that one would be, dude. If I had this much Raven, I'd probably consider it. But all these other artists have stolen all my Raven. Damn it.
Time to mine some more. I wonder how long it took him to do that.
That thing's rolling all the time.
Now, if he can make that into, I guess, AR, that would be so dope.
Did you see the one that him and I think it was Sig Seeker? Yeah, him and Sig Seeker did. That one is AR, where it's the head.
Mm-hmm.
That one's on his.
Why the head? What do you think? Why do you think he just did the head? Why not the entire body?
I think that the amount of detail that he puts into these things, it takes probably a really long time just to do the head.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, and I mean the asking price of $6,000. What do you think that a whole body would be that could that could do AR, dude? That thing would be. It'd be up there.
Wow.
If as far as like detailed NFTs and work goes, I think that he takes the cake, and I'm a big fan of a lot of different artists, and I say that. Yeah, he's got some major talent.
Okay, Handsome Hounds. You mentioned them earlier, and I'm looking at them right now. There's a lot of them selling for. Well, the top ones are selling for a winning bid. Wow, winning bid 2,550. Wow, awesome, dude. Handsome Hounds made some profit off of that. Winning bids 857. Winning bid 626. Winning bid 1,127. And
Yo, and look at the notes too inside of where it's for sale. There's a part of what he donates to.
wait, hold on. Where do I check? If I go here, do I just click on it or what?
He makes it. Yeah, it's readily available. He also has the website. I'm not going to tell too much of the story because I think you should talk to him about it. But Jake, after selling that Tron one, and it sold for so much, he thought, Jesus, I can use this Raven for something, and I don't want to actually just pull out Raven. What could I use it for to help the community? And so he made a main asset and then created all of these. And yeah, a part of the profits that he makes from it goes to his local animal shelter.
Ah, that's cool.
I love it. The Raven Friends one, 5% of that is going to the foundation. There's some really unique ways that I think a lot of the artists are finding.
I'm curious. I want to get in touch with them. I want to get in touch with them because I'm curious because I want to do a charity fundraiser. So I'm kind of curious how he set that up. If you guys can connect me with him, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I know he'd love to. He's super busy because he's also got a few other projects going on. One of them is pretty damn awesome. That's why I would say that you should link up with him. So absolutely, bro. He'd probably love to chat with you.
All right. Okay, there's these eggs here by Raven Smith. Okay, these are just eggs with faces on them. Okay. 500 Raven.
That boy loves eggs, man. I don't know what it is.
Apparently. I see that.
You know, he donated a grip of stuff to me for me to do giveaways with.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of respect for that guy. He goes, bro, here's a few. The dude sent me 100,000. I was like, bro. He goes, they're reissuable, and I've never sold them. They're not really for sale. They're just kind of just to give out to people.
Uh-huh.
And you seem to be doing some cool stuff with some giveaways, so go crazy. And I've given away about half of them now.
That's interesting. They got merch on here, dude. And they're actually affordable. Like the sweater is 600 Raven. Like you can mine that. That's pretty cool. You want it?
Which
You
one?
you want a long sleeve shirt? 350 Raven.
Where's that at?
It's on merch. If you go to Block Dog, they got a merch
Oh yeah,
merch
I bought a
section.
hat from him actually.
Really? Oh, okay. You got that 450 Raven?
I can't remember how much I paid for it. I bought a sweater with it too.
Oh,
Though,
dude, they got
and I think I
a
asked for it.
Raven sweatpants, bro. Raven coin sweatpants. Dude, that's that's worth more than 400 Raven.
I wish you would have tokenized them. That would have been so sick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can tokenize it once you get it. Look, let's take a look. Okay. Looks like that's a pocket. Okay. Pretty cool.
I'm thinking of a cool little project that I'm gonna do. I haven't got all of the details together yet, and I actually have like a meeting with somebody a little bit later today about it. It's pretty cool.
Bro, I wonder who's this merch is awesome. Jake, are you checking this out? Is Jake still here?
Yes. I'm looking at the merch too.
Dude, we got to get some merch for C3 Media. This stuff is awesome, man. And he's selling it for like a reasonable price.
Set it up. We just haven't set it up yet.
I wonder
Not
who's
really that hard to do.
I wonder who's he working with? Where's he his distributor?
It's just one of the online distributors, probably through whatever website he set it up on. Like Wix or whatever he built the website through.
Yeah, he previously had done some stuff through like online services. What's that called when you do the drop shipping, and things like that. So he had a little bit of connects for that stuff.
I've done this before. I've built websites where you just pull in some external, API third-party source, and I know that Cafe Press is one of those examples, but there's probably 5 dozen different companies that do. They do generic imagery, and all you do is just apply your images to that merch, and then you make merch, and then they just print on demand.
I think there's even Degen Smokers apparel on there, if I remember correctly.
Really?
I think so. I think there was like sweatshirts. I'd like to make one with my NFT that I have of the Degen Smokers. I think that would be sick. Like a service that you would offer for people to create wear of your NFTs.
I
think
wonder.
that'd be cool.
I wonder if I can reach out to Block Dog. Say, hey, we got some merch. Can we use your platform to sell our merch as well? That'd be cool, man. Instead of just
Yeah, he'd be-
I sell merch.
who's that? Who's
Super easy with print on demand. It's like Printful.com
who's
or
talking?
Cafe Press, like somebody said. But yeah,
That's what I used for a long, long time. I still got stuff up on Cafe Press from a long time ago.
I guess really, if you had an image of your NFT, you could just go to one of those websites, put it in, like Printful.com, and I guess anyone could do that if you own the NFT, right?
And you're gonna start seeing a lot of merch coming out now. Buy my socks.
Buy my NFT socks, bro. Uni socks went to the moon.
I know.
We need a Raven sock.
A Raven socks.
Go to the moon.
I'm telling you, man. Just like literally put it on the market. Raven socks for one Raven. Okay, this is the idea. I'm putting this officially on the podcast. Put it on the market for one Raven, and watch the community resell that over and over and over again till it hits like 1 million Raven.
The shared
What platform
socks.
would you use?
Well, I guess it depends on the community and where those socks go. Let it travel, man. Let them be traveling socks.
This is riding the hype train.
John, check your wallet. I sent you 2 cool NFTs you could check out.
Okay. Let's check. Actually, we could probably just open this visually. I can technically, instead of just logging into my wallet, I can go to what is it, Ravencoin Asset, right? And then show everybody here. Is it appropriate to show?
Yes. You mean you go to the
Asset Explorer. Yeah, I can see it from there because the transactions should be there. Yeah, let's check it out. Which one is it? Is it the Pixel one? Is it the Pixel one?
Let's see. No, there's one that's 666, and there's one that's from NL.
Okay. Okay, they were both right there. I see it. So now everybody. Whoa! No way! Bro, everybody gets to see this now. Check this out. Let's open this up here so you can get a better visual of this. What? Look at this! Look at this! Oh man, that's wicked, dude. Thank you. Whoa.
Yeah, see, this one's 666, Raven Constellation. There's, I think, how many of them are there? 200? No, 1,000. There's 1,000 of these.
That is awesome. Oh, I can move it around. No way. I'm so geeked out on this. Whoa. Can I zoom in? No way.
I think he's selling them actually on the Discord for 50 Raven or something.
Oh, shit, I didn't even know that. Hell yeah.
Buy that shit. Buy that shit. Those things are amazing.
Dude, that is crazy cool.
Someone sent me a lot. I think someone sent me 200 of them, and I gave them all away. Almost. I have a few left, though.
Whoa. That is
I'll
awesome.
still get some away. If you want one, Jake, JC, Clothing, Slow and Easy, I'll send you guys one. Send me your Raven address.
I was lucky enough to already get one, my brother. Thank you, though.
Mine is in my Twitter on Cointree. My Twitter address, I believe.
Wow. Okay. Let's check out this other one you said. Okay, so that was that. And you said it wasn't the Royal Bears, right? Where's it at? Where did it go? Oh, NL.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my Twitter address link.
Oh, dude, I wanted this. I saw this on auction.
I just found it.
Thank you.
That one's AR, John. So if you view it on a mobile device, you can pull it up in AR.
Yeah, I saw this on auction, dude. I was like, oh man, I still want this, but I don't have no Raven, man. Oh, dude, thank you, dude. That's like a awesome Christmas gift, right? That's an early Christmas gift. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, brother. That's awesome, dude.
Here, Jake, I got an extra one, bro. DM me your address, and then I'll send you one.
Oh yeah. I'm so geeked out on this. In Raven Coin we trust. Team NL. Man.
That guy's doing some amazing stuff, dude. I'm so excited to see what it's a team of people that live in like Switzerland. I can never fucking remember.
Look at how it just reacts to the lighting. That's so awesome.
The Netherlands. That's where he's from.
That's awesome. Let's see
Are
here.
you talking about NL?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, they do some good tokens, and it's good to just give them out to people. A good way to show people how kind of NFTs can function on Raven. So I like to give them away, at least.
Oh yeah.
So now that I have the Ravencoin Asset Explorer, I'm just showing everybody here visually. For those that are listening, you can head over to the C3 Media YouTube channel to see exactly what I'm looking at. Or just go over to ravencoin.asset-explorer.net. And you can check out all the assets that are being traded in real time. And yes, people are buying these. People are buying these. They're minting them and they're trading them.
Forgetting to mention this because I keep trying to tell it to John and I forget to say it. But if you guys don't already have a Cointree link, I recommend checking it out. It was Naomi, what's her name, from library who I first got the information from. But it's like the link of links. It's a crypto-based service that does it.
CryptoTree.
I'll
Is it
check it out.
is it CryptoTree?
COINTR.ee. It's free to anybody who uses it.
CryptoTree.com?
COINTR.ee. Cointree.
Okay.
I can't remember the last name. She's like the crypto queen. I don't know if you guys follow her on Library or not, or Odyssey. Her last name.
Okay, here's the mechanized. It's on the market, man.
Oh, Naomi Brockwell. That's what I'm talking about. She's always been talking crypto since probably before Library came out.
You said Brockwell?
Yeah, Naomi Brockwell.
Give her a follow.
Yeah, you can check her out on Odyssey. She's been up there. I think about 60,000 followers on Odyssey.
What is Odyssey? What the hell? What am I missing out on here?
Library. You know what Library is? The blockchain media company.
It's like a YouTube alternative,
I
but
don't.
YouTube
but on
alternative, yeah.
but on blockchain.
Oh.
You're missing out, buddy. You're missing out, man.
You've probably heard of BitTube. You've probably heard of OX, Publish OX or something like that. But Library's like the behemoth. It's the biggest one out there.
I like this. Thank you guys. Jesus.
Yeah, Library is awesome. I mean, it's not called Library anymore. It's just they realized that Odyssey was more popular, and so it became Odyssey. But they're also kind of embroiled in the same scandal that Ripple is involving, as people are accusing them of being a store of value. And like, well, yes, it's technically that, but it's more about content than it is about the store of value.
I see that she did an interview with Charles Hoskinson, so I will be watching that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she did a lot of good interviews. She's all about privacy and very much a Monero publisher.
Alright, I just sent Ravencoin to Ravenist at the beginning of this space, and now it's all done confirming. It looks like the buyer pays the fees on Ravenist. So buyer pays the royalty and the Ravenist fee on top of the cost of the NFT.
I guess
But I'm going to buy one right now.
Nice. There's a lot of good
Alright.
stuff, man.
I'm back in. Where are you guys buying?
I'm buying a Raven Wizard.
So it has some functions besides just being an image. Is that correct?
I don't know, does it? I have no idea.
I thought somebody was saying that.
I hope so.
Somebody should mint atomic time. Just put it like an atomic clock on.
Holy shit, that was an instant transaction. Wow. That's fast. I bought Raven Wizard number 2 for 1,000 Raven.
Okay,
For 1,045 Raven.
let's check here. Where is it at? It should be on.
Ravenist.com.
It should be on the Asset Explorer, right?
Was it on? I don't know if it was on chain or if it's just in my Ravenist account. Let me check.
Well, from my understanding, anything that's moved around regarding assets is pinged by the Raven Asset Explorer. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Alright, so I'm there and I can see you bought it just now. Or it wasn't just now, it was what? Oh. That's weird, I don't know. Is it 3 p.m.? No. I don't know. Raven Wizard number 2.
Yeah.
Crypto Life Crisis.
Oh, you're on the listing for that NFT?
Yeah. So I guess that's one thing I was curious about.
Where are you watching this at?
What do collectors, if you click on the NFT, they'll give you the info. What do collectors think about others knowing what they're collecting, because I could go to the stats page, go to top collectors, and I can see Sonia has 9 NFTs worth 21,000 Ravens. So, how do you guys feel about that?
I love that. I think it's awesome. Transparency.
I'm not sure where you've seen this
I
at.
like it, but I don't know how the collectors feel.
Just use an anonymous name if you don't want to be known.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
That's how OpenSea works. I mean, you want to know exactly who's bought what, and I think it's good. I don't know.
And the fact that it's another Ravencoin wallet, so it's completely separate from your actual outside wallets that you have outside Raven or the Ravenous platform. So that's actually, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm already number 7 on the rankings, so let's go.
Oh, it's an interesting bit.
It's not on chain though. It didn't transfer it to a new address. If you try to withdraw it.
So they keep it locally?
I think so.
So they keep it locally, and they just transfer the ownership digitally. So that means it always stays within their wallet. So that means it's centralized. Because they're
It is centralized.
so they're
in
the
that way.
they're the custodial holders of the asset and the Ravencoin.
Yeah. Yes.
Oof.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay.
To my understanding, that is the only way that this works as far as the ability to track pricing
Right.
and all of that. So it's not ideal as far as I'm concerned. But I don't know what else you can do.
So how are you guys watching the top sellers and top buyers?
The stats button.
Oh.
I'm withdrawing the NFT I just bought right now. See how fast it is.
Okay.
Valpunks is up there as far as the rankings there at number 2. I like that.
Where are you seeing the rankings at?
So if you go to stats, then there's top sellers.
Oh, okay, there it is. Oh,
And
wow.
you can see top collectors and all of that.
You were looking at the Raven Constellation asset, right? Weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one I got.
That thing is freaking amazing.
That is amazing, isn't it? I geeked out on that for a minute.
You like that one I sent you, Jake?
Yeah, that's kind of neat too. The Obsidian, Raven Obsidian.
You could put it in AR to view around you and stuff. It's pretty sweet.
Not sure how I would add that. That would be kind of cool.
You just have to open it up on a mobile device to get the AR features.
Okay. It's just neat because I was going into Raven Asset Explorer. It's like, oh, I can just see all the transactions that were just sent.
Man, that's kind of scary. Like, what if their website gets or their wallet gets hacked, and they're holding all these funds in there. That's how they're able to track that, right? Track the volume in top collectors.
You can withdraw your funds.
Yeah.
I just withdrew my funds.
Yeah, you could, but the reality is that most people are probably going to leave it there, and it's going to continue to grow, right? Naturally, it's going to continue to grow and attract more customers. That means that there's going to be more Ravencoin sitting within that wallet. So considering that it's not a cold wallet, it's definitely not a cold storage wallet.
Yeah, it's like you keeping your money at an exchange, right? Because you want to keep buying and
Right.
selling.
Yeah.
Ravencoin.
So fingers crossed that
Which-
there's really good developers on the back end that have everything secured properly.
Yeah. They partnered with Just NFTs, but it is a centralized thing, and it only works if they're an honest exchange. They have to be honest. So there is a risk, naturally.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think that working with NFTs helps a lot. Ryan is very straightforward, very honest.
I like the transparency though. I will give them that. I like how everything shows here. I like it. All right, let's wrap up this this Crypto Chillin' Chat episode. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. Thank you guys for any shout outs before we close it out. Shout out to mom. Shout out to dad.
Hashtag buy John's book.
Yeah. No, seriously, any shout outs? Come on, you guys. Shout out. Shout out to Ryan.
Yo, shout out to Handsome Hounds and shout out to Block Dog.
Shout out to Block Dog.
666.
Hell yeah.
Shout out, Ravencoin community.
All right, you guys. Let's close it out.
All right.
Stack sats and
Take care,
hodl.
guys.
Adios.
Bye.